Carol, I hate conflict. Carol, I thought I was good at conflict, but people tell me that I'm not. So, how do I become more conflict competent? Well, a couple of different things. First of all, recognizing what your approach to conflict is. Um, I've worked with several clients where they realize there's been kind of past trauma in their life, and their family of origin or their first or second employer really kind of imprinted on them an approach. It could be a really great approach, it could be a crappy approach, it could be a really antagonistic approach to being able to handle conflict. So that's one thing. First, kind of take a look at yourself. Not how, not only how would you describe your approach to conflict when things get tense or worrisome, but what are the kind of really significant events that you think shaped you and how you handle or don't handle conflict very well. If you type in conflict or leadership, there's so much stuff out there. Uh, there are multiple different types of assessments, like the Thomas Killman conflict mode, which is kind of inexpensive and go, and it gives you a framework and an architecture to look through things. If you look at books on conflict resolution out there, there are a ton, like Mediate by lots of things by Ken Cloak, or by the Harvard Negotiation Project, or just even different coaches that are out there. I look at my bookshelf, which you can't see, but it's over here, and I've got my list of go-to books that I found that I've loved over time. And I just look at them and I get a warm feeling. I also look at all the ones like, oh, I haven't even gotten to that one yet. For those of you who don't read, there are podcasts, there are YouTube videos, and it is becoming more common for coaches and experts to put up YouTube videos on how to be able to, a little snippet. And just be aware that everybody has their own bias. The coaches and the educators and the consultants, and everybody has their own point of view. And some of the frameworks and the tactics are going to resonate with you, some aren't. And some may not resonate with you, but maybe you need to eat your peas. And because if you're getting feedback about a lack of engagement or over engagement or saying one thing but doing the other, take all of those into note, because people are actually giving you feedback on your outward approach. Your inward approach may be different. You still may be nervous. You still may be angry. Uh, if the goal is to not just bring up concerns, but get some degree of resolution, like get something tangible out of it or get emotional resolution, that make taking the time to become curious about how you approach it, and maybe, as I said, a book, a video, a course, coaching will all get you to be more conflict competent. Um, my hope for you is whatever you choose to explore and continue exploring, that you then pass that knowledge on to someone else, maybe a family member or coworker. These skills aren't to be hoarded. They are to be shared and developed among others. Otherwise, you're just living in your own head. So here's not to living in your own head, but being able to develop skills and competencies, so that way when things become tense or entrenched, you've got something that you can pull out to try to make a difference. So good luck.